Surprise, surprise, Kanye West is back on the news, this time for something rather unexpected. When it comes to Kanye, nothing he does is really expected, but this recent doing of his made it to that level. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to take a look at 5 details you should know about Kanye's secret wedding. Number 5. What? Kanye got married? Well, the news about Kanye that has caused a frenzy on social media is of him getting married again. This time to one of his employees who worked at his Yeezy company. This took place only a couple of months after the rapper's divorce with his previous wife Kim Kardashian. Anyone who hasn't been living under a rock knows about all the controversies that Kanye has stirred up lately. But hey, it looks like he's out of that cycle, considering that he was seen wearing a matching wedding band with his new wife. Who is this new wife, you ask? Her name is Bianca Censori, and as we've already said, she used to be an employee of Yeezy. From what we've heard, the two of them very discreetly got married in a private ceremony, in which there weren't a lot of people invited. Number 4. Was the wedding legit? The weird thing about Kanye's so-called wedding is that it is apparently not legally valid. Like, the couple may say that they're married, but up till now, they haven't gotten themselves an official wedding certificate. Now, this might make a lot of you think that this relationship is nothing but a flint, and that Kanye and Bianca aren't really a serious couple, but from Kanye's actions, he seems pretty serious about the new lady in his life. So much so that he even released a track with her last name as part of its title. It was called Censori Overload. Another strange thing about Kanye and Bianca's relationship is that it isn't hard for anyone to notice that Bianca looks like Kim, and we don't say that lightly. She could pass as another Kardashian sibling. Now, a lot of people might assume that this is a sign of Kanye's creepy obsession with his ex-wife, but hey, it could also be that the rapper just has a type. One can also argue that it's not that difficult to find Kim Kardashian clones just hanging about these days. Number 3. More about Bianca Censori. If you're hearing Bianca Censori's name for the first time, then you're not at fault, as there's not a lot that is known about her other than the fact that she's a Yeezy employee, who's been working in the company since the last 2 years as head of architecture, and has recently tied the knot with Kanye. Bianca apparently has a bachelor's degree as well as a master's degree in architecture from the University of Melbourne. Yeezy was pretty much the first big company she worked for. Before getting a job at Yeezy, Bianca worked at a few smaller companies. The architectural department of Yeezy was initiated by Kanye back in 2018. We're starting a Yeezy architecture arm called Yeezy Home. We're looking for architects and industrial designers who want to make the world better, he wrote in a tweet at the time. And well, that in itself is kind of an example of the butterfly effect. If it wasn't for the rapper opening up an architecture arm in his company, he wouldn't have ever met his new and current love. Before we continue, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying it. Also press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. Now let's get back to what we were talking about. Number 2. How long have Kanye and Bianca been together? It most likely hasn't been that long since Kanye met Bianca for the first time. Like, if we look at Kanye's dating life after his breakup with Kim, he dated with the likes of Julia Fox, who dumped him, saying that she did so at the first sight of a red flag, adding that the rapper's lifestyle wasn't sustainable. After that, in October 2022, Kanye was found having a thing with Juliana Nalu, a young model. They were even spotted making out on the set of one of her photo shoots, but, well, the relationship didn't last that long. So yeah, if we gauge how long it must have been since Kanye and Bianca have gotten together, keeping in view Kanye's recent dating life, then it probably has only been a month or two. Number 1. Was Kanye's wedding to Bianca planned? Believe it or not, Kanye actually hinted at his marriage in one of his latest songs. In his album Donda, the rapper professed his love for God, and also covertly his newfound love. How? In his lyrics, Kanye talked about how he would refrain from indulging in fornication before he got married. Not just that, he even talked about a recent breakup of his, though we're not quite sure who he was exactly talking about here. Some people speculate it was Kim Kardashian, but that's just mere speculation. Fortunately for Kanye, from what sources tell us, Bianca is planning to stick with Kanye, her husband, through thick and thin. Now, what's left is for the two of them to sign a marriage certificate and make their marriage official. But the question is if that will ever happen. No one can say for sure. With this, we come to the end of our video. Here was a look at the 5 details you should know about Kanye's secret wedding.